Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word, word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahla ndenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word, word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahla ndenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch, apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahla ndenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word, word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahla ndenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word, word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahlandenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch, apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons ons beste self. Wie ons word, word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahlandenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch, apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch.
Molweni kusasa nje namkelekile nonke kulomsitho wothwaliso zidanga lwase-University yase-Stellenbosch. Goeiemôre almal en hartlik welkom aan elkeen van jy by hierdie herfstgraadepligtigheid van die Universiteit Stellenbosch. My name is Boykuza and I kindly request your attention as I share a few important announcements. The big day is finally here. Congratulations, graduate. Please scan the QR code now and update your details to join the Global Mati Network. Congratulations, graduates. I know you're excited. You can scream. And then please put on your Mati pin on your clothes, not your gown. We are proud to promote multilingualism at the university, and for the ceremony we have interpretation available in 3 languages: English, Afrikaans, and isiXhosa. The toilet facilities are here behind us, and you can get there by first exiting the hall and then entering from the side. The toilet entrances are clearly marked. We also have medical assistance available, also here behind the stage. If you need help, please don't hesitate to approach any of the ushers. Any lost and found items can be handed in at the information kiosk in front of the venue. If you have lost something, you are welcome to inquire there. In the event of an emergency evacuation of this venue, please proceed calmly to the exit closest to you and congregate on the rugby fields between Danny Craven Stadium and this hall. Please follow the instruction of the safety officer and campus security staff. Now, allow me to introduce our musicians. African Music Ensemble, Conquering Spirits under direction of Ngabekazi Mnukwana, as well as the Stellenbosch Jazz Quartet. They provide the entertainment before the ceremony. And the Stellenbosch University Brass and Percussion Ensemble will play for the academic procession, and they will be conducted by Richard Kuhn. The vocalist who will be singing the national anthem is Session Davids. Please give them a round of applause. For photos, as they are very expensive and they have been damaged in the past. The presiding officer at this ceremony is the Vice Chancellor, Prof. Wim de Villiers. When we get to the awarding of degrees, please walk up to the dean and hand your announcement card to the official. Then after your name has been read, walk to the presiding officer, bow, and then allow the hooting by the registrar, Doctoral, receive, turn around for acknowledgement by the audience, proceed to the end of the stage. Members of the audience are welcome to take photographs, but please switch off your sound and flash first. In fact, please keep your cell phone on silent for the duration of the ceremony. Each and every graduate deserves their big moment. Therefore, we request that you do not leave the hall before the whole ceremony has been concluded. Once the procession has left, we respectfully request that you exit the hall swiftly so that cleaning and preparation for the next ceremony may commence as soon as possible. Please take along any waste items such as water bottles, tissues, etc., and dispose of these safely in bins outside. The official photographers have set up a studio in the sports science building behind this hall. Graduates and their family and friends are welcome to make use of this service. Also look out for the multi-shop mobile unit for purchasing Stellenbosch University branded items to remind you of the successful academic journey that we are celebrating today. We invite you to our brand new alumni clubhouse at Distal after this ceremony to celebrate your achievement with a glass of bubbly. That's next to Danny Craven Stadium, next to us on my left for the alumni toast. A piece of good news, this graduation ceremony can be followed via live streaming from anywhere in the world. In case you were not aware of this, you are welcome to share the following web address with family and friends: www.sun.ac.za/streaming. You are welcome to share your graduation experiences on social media, and the hashtag to use is #SUGRAD. Just remember to keep your phone on silent, please. Ons is bykans gereed om met die pligtigheid te begin. Ons vra dat hy sal opstaan vir die akademiese prosessie en sal bly staan tot nadat ons na die nasionale lied geleer het. Lixesha lokuba kuqalwe ngomsitho. Sicela wonke umuntu aphakame ngexesha ukungena izithwalwane eholweni. Sime njalo ukuze kucule umhobe wesizwe. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession and remain standing until we have listened to the national anthem. Thank you, Bayandanki, and Kosi Gakul.
Good morning, everyone. We will begin the proceedings by singing the South African National Anthem. Goeiemôre aan u almal. Ons begin die verrigtinge deur Suid-Afrika se nasionale lied te sing. Thank you. You may be seated. U mag my plekke inneem. So we've had some wonderful musical contributions. Let's show some appreciation for our musicians. The African Music Ensemble led by Nkabakazi Mnukwana, who entertained our guests before the ceremony, and also to the Stellenbosch University Brass Band and Percussion Ensemble, conducted by Richard Kien, for the processional music, and vocalist Sashan Davids for the national anthem. So the musicians are now going to leave us. Die musikante gaan ons nou verlaat. Kom ons gee hulle nog 'n ronde applaus. Baie dankie. Hiermee verklaar ek hierdie kongregasie van die Universiteit Stellenbosch behoorlik gekonstitueer. I hereby declare this congregation of Stellenbosch University duly constituted. At the start of this graduation ceremony, we, as the academic community, parents, partners, family and friends, are deeply grateful for the privilege to be here today to celebrate our graduates' success. To this end, I invite you all to remain seated while we observe a devotional moment, granting each other the space to do so according to our various secular and religious perspectives. Ek nooi u uit om net so te bly sit terwyl ons vir 'n gewyde oomblik stil word, elkeen in ons eie ruimte, van verskillende sekulêre en godsdienstige lewensbeskouings. Baie dankie. Thank you, and Koska Kul. So good morning again, everyone. A very warm welcome to our second day and fourth of 13 physical graduation ceremonies scheduled for this week on our Stellenbosch campus. Ons vertrou dat die verrigtinge werklik sal geniet. In addition to all of us present here, We also have online guests who have joined the proceedings via live streaming over the internet. This includes Professor Agnes Binagwau, who could not, unfortunately, be with us physically, as well as her guests. Ons sal later meer oor Professor Binagwau se prestasies hoor. We trust that it will be a memorable experience, that this morning will be a memorable experience for all our candidates, family and friends alike. A special welcome also to Dr. Brian Bergstedt, a member of council, and then also a special word of welcome to Professor Mabulaeni Simon Nemutani, the President of the Health Professional Council of South Africa, who is also the Dean of the Wits Dental School. We are honored to have you here with us. So I am Wim de Villiers, I'm the Rector and Vice Chancellor, but with me here on the stage, I wish to relay a special welcome to Professor Sibusiso Moyo, who's our new Deputy Vice Chancellor for Research, Innovation and Postgraduate Studies. We also have the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, Professor Elmi Miller. Of course, she doesn't need introduction to most of you, this being the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences ceremony. And then Professor Nico G. van Pythias, Vice Dean Research and Internationalization, Professor Therese Fish, the Vice Dean Clinical Services and Social Impact, who is also a Stellenbosch University Council member, Professor Karen Baekjes, the Vice Dean Learning and Teaching, and also with me here is the Registrar, Dr. Renelle Retief. She is responsible for the academic administration of the university. She really tells me what to do. The Deputy Registrar for the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, Ms. Farah Fredericks. So you can see an illustrious group of people here waiting to confer these qualifications on you. What a wonderful occasion. So we also believe at Stellenbosch University that multilingualism is an asset, and in the spirit of mutual respect for languages and cultures, inclusivity, and a welcoming culture that we are fostering at our institution, I request Professor Mawandle Dlali to direct a few words of welcome in isiXhosa.
Molweni manini na manenikazi. Siyanamkela kulomsitho wothweso sidanga kule veki. Siyathemba ukuba olu iza kuba lusuku olunenkumbulo ezinhle kwabo baza kube bethweswa izidanga kunye nenzapho zabo. Manene na manenikazi, sizama ngakho konke ekusemandleni ukuba amagama abantu kwakunye nefani ngendlela efanelekileyo. Ndiqinisekile uDean kunye nesekela lakhe bebezama ngakho konke ekusemandleni ukuziqhelanisa noku. Kodwa okuyinyani sinabo baza kube bethweswa izidanga abasebenzi kwakunye neendwendwe ezisuka kwindawo ezahlukileyo ezithetha iilwimi ezahlukileyo. Kwakunye nabo baphuma ngaphaya kwemida yaseMzantsi Afrika. Yiyo loo nto ke sicela ukuba nibe nenyameko ukuba singafumana sekungumcelimngeni ukubiza amagama abanye kwanye nefani. Kodwa ke sifuna ukuthi wuntshu kakhulu, nisebenzile kakhulu, siyanqonelela impumelelo, sinethemba loba nizaba ngonozakuzaku bemele iUniversity yaseStellenbosch. Enkosi kakhulu.
Thank you very much, Professor Dlali. Now, before we start the main business of the day, allow me a few short remarks. It is truly fantastic to be able to have our ceremonies in person again. In April this year, we were able to do this again to some limited extent for the first time in 2 years. And the symbolism of walking across this stage as you graduate is very significant. And I'm very honored to be able to preside over this important occasion. As you may know, I have a slight conflict of interest here in that I'm also an alumnus of this faculty, being a physician and a gastroenterologist, so This is my most favorite faculty. And you're getting a qualification from a great university. I'm sure you will remember this day. It is truly a momentous day. The hall looks fantastic with all the new branding. This year we adopted a new emblem and seal for the university to complement our new logo. And this emblem and seal, as you can see all around you, and also later on your certificates, are ceremonial versions of the new logo. And you are actually the first cohort to receive this new emblem and seal on your certificates. I think it looks great, and I want to thank the branding team as well as the registrar's team for their very hard work in this regard. It's also wonderful that friends and family can share in this event. You've all played such an important part in helping the graduates, the Marties sitting here before me, the ones who can never again after today refer to themselves as undergraduates. Imagine you're not going to be undergraduates anymore. So, but you as friends and family have played such an important part in helping the graduates to cross the finish line of their academic journey. And I really hope that you enjoy the day with us. We're celebrating the achievements of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, which is now so big, they have 2 ceremonies. And this December, the faculty is awarding an impressive 953 qualifications. 953. I would like to encourage all our new graduates to continue to live by Stellenbosch University's values of excellence, compassion, equity, respect, and accountability. The acronym, we're doctors, we're in the medical field. It's E-CARE, it's easy to remember. E-CARE, excellence, compassion, accountability, respect, and equity. You're now embarking on a journey where your role in society it's not without difficulty, but nor is it without reward. And I believe that you've been given a wonderful opportunity to help, to care, or to enable someone in need. You have the opportunity to live lives of consequence and to make a positive contribution to society. And this is quite a responsibility, but it's also a tremendous privilege. Once again, well done to all of you on getting your qualification today. I have no doubt that you will use the knowledge, skills, and networks you have gained to make the world a much better place for everyone. I will now confer on the candidate who will be presented to me the relevant honorary doctorate. And I'm going to ask the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Postgraduate Studies, Professor Sibusiso Moyo, to read the motivation.
Sanbonani, Huyamora, and good morning to everybody. It gives me great pleasure to present the motivation. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you Professor Agnes Binagwaho, with a request that you confer on her the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa in absentia. The decision by Council and Senate to award her this degree was taken on the grounds of the following considerations. Professor Binagwaho is a Rwandan pediatrician who has made remarkable contributions to improving the health and well-being of people in Rwanda and the rest of Africa. Born in Rwanda, Binagwaho moved to Belgium as a child. Here, she later obtained her medical degree and specialized in pediatrics before returning to her native country in 1996, 2 years after the Rwandan genocide. She proceeded to hold several high-level government offices, including that of health minister. She has been a tireless advocate for the rights of persons living with HIV/AIDS and led the Rwandan National AIDS Control Commission from 2002 to 2008. Under her supervision, the Commission connected public, private, community sectors to provide better HIV care, resulting in a 44% decrease in HIV-related deaths, while new infections were halved. During her time as health minister, that's from 2011 to 2016, Rwanda's health system improved significantly. The country achieved nearly universal coverage with a national community health-based insurance scheme, significant decreases in maternal and neonatal mortality, increased life expectancy, and high childhood vaccination rates. She's the current Vice Chancellor of the University of Global Health Equity, as well as a senior lecturer at Harvard. Binagwaho also serves as senior advisor to the Director General of the World Health Organization and is a member of the United States National Academy of Medicine. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I hereby request that you confer the degree, Doctor of Science, honoris causa, on Professor Agnes Binagwaho for her visionary leadership as a national and global policymaker, her commitment to a stronger public health sector, her pioneering work advocating for the rights of people living with HIV, and leveraging her knowledge to launch scientific and citizen-centered endeavors in Africa and beyond.
Thank you, Professor Moya. I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Science honoris causa on Professor Agnes Binagwaho in absentia. Ek sal nou aan die kandidaate wat aan my voorgestel word, die onderskeie grade, diplomas en sertifikate verleen. I will now confer on the candidates who are presented to me their respective degrees, diplomas, and certificates.
Mohammed Yazid Kotia for the degree PhD.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Mohammed Yazid Chotia, in a large hospital-based study, documented a significant prevalence of hyperkalemia with high mortality. In a scoping review of therapy, he documented hypoglycemia in 17%, and then in a method comparison study demonstrated that point-of-care potassium measurements could be used for the rapid diagnosis of hyperkalemia. Finally, in a randomized trial, he demonstrated that a glucose-only bolus is effective in lowering serum potassium concentrations without any risk of hypoglycemia. I hereby request that you confer the degree upon the candidate.
Karim Muhammad Hassan for the degree PhD.
CAMISA, this is the acronym for the study, is the largest study of myocarditis, infection of heart muscle, to be undertaken in Africa and outside of the developed world. This landmark investigation describes the presentation, causes, and outcomes of myocarditis locally in South Africa, and developed a new method of ensuring the safety of diagnostic heart muscle sampling, as well as determining local diagnostic thresholds for the commonest cause of viral myocarditis in South Africa. Chancellor, I request you confer the degree PhD on Dr. Karim Hassan.
Anusha Lachman for her degree PhD.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the candidate investigated the shared pleasure paradigm in mothers with and without mental illness and the young infants. The presence of shared pleasure moments showed a complex relationship with infant withdrawal behaviors, infant development, maternal mental health, and the mother's exposure to adverse life events. I request that you confer the degree to Dr. Anusha Lachman.
Tirani Linis Maluleke for the degree PhD.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, medicines obtain marketing authorization with limited safety data. Global pharmacovigilance systems dependent on adverse drug reaction reported by healthcare professionals enable the development of post-marketing safety profiles of such medicines. To address the underreporting of adverse drug reactions, an online pharmacovigilance reporting tool for consumers was developed, and its content and usability were validated by healthcare professionals. A feasibility study amongst consumers confirmed the practicality of the tool in terms of consumer use and in the causal assessment of a medicine and an associated suspected adverse event. This reporting tool will significantly promote the efficiency of the national pharmacovigilance system in South Africa. I hereby request you to confer the degree on Tirani Lynette Maluleke.
Thank you. Our next candidate, Peter Paul Strauss Robertson for the degree PhD.
Vice-Chancellor, little is known about the cardiovascular health of newly diagnosed persons living with HIV who have apparently normal hearts. Using cardiovascular magnetic resonance imaging, this study is the first to describe the earliest structural, functional, and tissue-level heart abnormalities in this population and the influence of modern antiretroviral therapy on these abnormalities. I request that you confer the degree of PhD on Dr. Peter Paul Robertson.
Eileen Vuong for the degree PhD.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this study in South African female rape survivors who were recruited early after rape and followed up over 1 year found that high blood levels of adenopectin, a hormone secreted by fat cells, reduced the risk of developing post-traumatic stress disorder, a stress-related disorder and metabolic disease, a syndrome indicating high risk for cardiovascular disease, and could be a putative early biomarker for these conditions. I request you to confer the degree on Dr. Eileen Vyong.
Dylan Timothy Wademan for the degree PhD.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, prior to Mr. Wademan's PhD, there was no framework for evaluating the acceptability of tuberculosis treatment care for children. He developed a gold standard with the dimensions of usability, receptivity, and integration, against which to measure new formulations and regimens, ensuring more child-friendly care and better outcomes for children and caregivers. I request you to confer the degree on Dylan Wademan.
We are now going into a new group, the Master of Medicine, and our first candidate is Akim Adedolapo for a degree in Med. Kaylin Apollos, degree in Med. Peter Asafu Ajay for IMED. Our next candidate, Muhammad Mikhail Bardey, will be hooded by Professor Usuf Chikte. Megan Wilson Buake for degree M8. Siyabulela Nkosazana Bovula, M8. Alexandra Maria Buckley, M.Med. Muhammad Asarafi Jamil Buskhith, M.Med. And cum laude M.Med. Carissa Chetty. Gaudentia Florence Dausap, M.Med. Joni Conradi Dievenage, M.Med. Francois Isaac Lau Fourie. Tasneem Galant. Ethan James Gantana. Charley Gobitz. Raisa Goga. Liani Haramse. Megan Harvey. Mary Elizabeth Hoffer. Justine Nali Manguluke Indingo. Cum laude Emmet Rufaru Diana Jaravaza. Joanne Desiree Cummings. Jemima Rebecca Alice Tendu Namuga Kibiriche. Justin Cameron King. A cum laude Emmet to Elizabeth Magdalene Loubser. Marshall Brandon Lockett. Robert Kingsley Lowland. Willem Andries Ninamber Lou. Musadi Mahoko. Abongile Makuluma. Humphrey Mapuranga. Kirby Fiona Meyer. Sifilele Augustine Mkoka. Our next candidate receives his M.Med cum laude and will be hooded by Professor Yusuf Chikte. Muhammad Sadiq Mula. Reverend Brendan Murphy. And cum laude M.Med to Serini Murugasan. Victor Olurutimi Adi Olujobi. Muhammad Aslam Parker. Nusheen Parker. Simon Puurstamper. Hayden Leslie Poulter. Celeste Catherine Richards. Elisna Rousseau. Tolakele Sabela. Prabash Sadhai. Ilona Ndapewa Shihama. Laurens Johannes Stein. Lynn Swarts. Lavinia Uyuni. Megan van der Linde. Karin van der Merwe. Nicolaas Wilhelmus van der Westhuizen. Nicolas Louis François van Zyl. And our next emit is cum laude to Frederick John Wynand. Candice Wilscott Davids. And Yun Chin Yu. We are starting a new group, the degree of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Baccalaureus in Geneeskunde en Baccalaureus in Snykunde. Ayesha Abuzid. Cum laude, Muhammad Abuzid. Rustem Abrams. And cum laude, Daniel Jarrett Adams. Ilham Adams. Toluwanini Jeremiah Adewumi. Amanda Janine Africa. Luke Ashley Africa. Nadav Yehuda Aharonov. Cum laude, I am sorry. Magdalene Suzanne Alberts. Rosianne Elizabeth Allenson. Aisha Ali. Mohini Anand. Kristen Abigail Ahrens. Ashton Ashley Arense. Cum laude, Michaela Elizabeth Sandra Arense. And cum laude, Carl Benjamin Arndt. Abdullah Asim. Abdul Mutakabir Aziz. Leslie Akani Baloi. Thank you. Our next candidate, Farzana Banderker. Lilani Barnard Benadi. Cum laude. Sorry, I forgot that one. Stick it open. Rochelle Barnardo. Ziad Bawa. Tauhira Benjamin. And cum laude Sanri Besuitenhout. Cum laude Murray Ivor Biggs. Lise Bischoff. Timothy Bloem. Asabela Bopeka. Genevieve Boragiro. Cum laude Yunei Bosch. Cum laude Michiel Jacobus Boshoff. Cum laude Jeanette Charlotte Botha. Cum laude Marizan Botma. Megan Monique Breiners. Cum laude Faye Jen Bure. Sarah Marie Burger. And cum laude Muhammad Uzair Charfarai. Cum laude Megan Kutsia. Marco Kombrink. And cum laude Caitlin Cordeiro. Andrea Cordy. Athenia Shelise Damons. Nathan Daniels. Muhammad Harlip Davids. Salama Davids. Nitesh Kumar Dayar. Malvin Raquel Devenish. Amit Dansey. Arthur Dini. And cum laude William John Dixon. Yusuf Dokrat. Anton Pierre de Toy. Lucas Martinez Himan de Toy. And cum laude Anjonino Duarte. Sifesihle Dubulequele. Zara Ibrahim. Anis Iso. Kailin Iso. cum laude. Fatwa Fakir. Reagan van Sensi. And cum laude, Jenna Ferguson. Cum laude, Clint Joel Fortuin. Sajida Ghafoor. Hanan Hamildin. Zara Hanif. Latika Govender. And cum laude, Ruth Ann Carroll Graham. Cum laude, Christoph Rudolf Greiling. Cum laude, Kristen Groenewald. Cum laude, Thomas Groom. Zinle Zonke Gwala. And our next candidate, Alexa Haasbroek, will be hooded by Professor Ronel de Bree Snyman. Jamila Harris. Nikita K. Hendricks. Tafiq Hendricks. And cum laude, Nikita Jane Henneke. Cum laude, Nazifa Hussain. Zaida Hussain. Fallon Ricky Hope. William Thomas Howard. And cum laude, Danielle Higo. Morris Cohen-Himan, cum laude. Razin Ismail. Shakira Ismail. Rushka Jacobs. And cum laude, Shreya Dipti Jaira. Elton and Michaela James. Ruth Donnelly Yankees. Wu Dok Jin. Lisa Marie Johannes. Anja Joubert. Michelle Joubert. Amara Kaji. Zahira Kaji. Chat Anthony Kandan. Marjam Karim. Makabongwe Chidu Kaseke. Karabu Kekana. Sadika Kenny. And cum laude, Marie-Kristen Keur. Ilam Khan. Raisa Khan. Naledi Kuali. And cum laude, Jet Kirsten. Nicholas Kok. And cum laude, Carlies Korf. Cum laude, Leila Korolai. Danel Andrea Kutze. Nicoline Renee Krier. Sanelisivi Sisipu Kulati. Jennifer Lagrange. Lanaila Beskachni. Janay Lambrechts. Stefan François Langenhoven. Angelica Kayla Leroux. And cum laude, Daniel Jacobus Leroux. Cum laude, Lise Leroux. Sandra Leroux. Ayanda Lenga. Clarissa Liu. Ingrid Lerm. Linton Lesh. Mama Kiri Letswalo. Lebohang Vincent Likole. And cum laude Bianca Lund. Martha Lutz. And cum laude Jamie Louis. Cum laude Talita Sulail Low. Cecil Luana. Corinne Mott. And cum laude Sifukukhle Jessica Mabika. Azizita Madasa. Chepu Makwaba. Dumisani Jim Malindi. Chatiswa Asisipu Mananga. Blessed Palesa Maputuma. And cum laude Ilana Karin Mare. Jeremias Jacobus Maree. Bianca Marissa Mariani. Lenay Martin. Kabelo Matele. Mvumeleni Mensi Matenywa. Bubelo Mhlabelo Machoba. Jessica Marie Matter. Siamtanda Amanda Mayiji. Salatisu Mazalweni. Cum laude, Ashley Sarah Makarach. Zenay Lee Merton. Martez Nina Meyer. Hunzukani Mkhangwana. Senetemba Edith Mklongo. Cum laude. I want to make sure people can hear because I'm hearing a lot of noise in the audience. Dr. Mklongo receives a degree cum laude. Wiseman Excellent Mklongo. Nkibile Faith Mgunezulu. Cum laude. Puling Rifilo Mokwena. Kira Moodley. Darshana Moodlier. Cum laude. Rahis Morta. Rialiboga Rinalda Motupi. Muhammad Taufik Bashruddin Mauser. Kutatsu Cordelia Mfaralala. Sibulele Mpu. Busisiwe Angela Sharon Mtombeni. Sonia Mutoni Muchiri. Pauline Nakadu Magumba. Naomi Mbimbi Munduku. Parvania Munsri. Siobhan Demain Murugas. Lufunu Hermina Mutivi. And cum laude Vikisha Naidu. Suhaib Ahmed Nata. Lindelwa Reality Ndlovu. And cum laude, Rezai Neetling. Anay Nelson. Mashudu Godfrey Nemutandani. Chiamu Sipesihle Nkobo. Sontu Jessica Ngwenya. Kanyisile Moleboheng Njovu. Ripfumelo Biula Nkosi. Sifesihle Zibusisu Ntombela. Nonopa Kwezikazi Nukuna. Uyawa Nzima. Chanel Widendal. Glorious Triumph Ulawasin Olowu. Our next candidate, Okaruyema Lanwala Uluma Opara, will be hooded by Professor Linus Opara. And our next degree is cum laude to Anastasia Joanna Papavarnavas. Azhar Parker. Hasina Parker. And cum laude Naushina Parker. Sabina Parker. Milan Patel. Muhammad Akhtar Peer. Madiha Peters. And cum laude Nicole Celeste Peterson. Cum laude Lauren Pinar. Iona Petersen. Lee Moore Petersen. Carmen Joan Plaatjes. Laura Posthumus. Chloe Prinsloo. Mai Mai Kui. Kaugelo Romeo Kuotsu. And cum laude Arti Ranchot. Nasira Rawood. And cum laude Darren James Reed. Nicola Rieder. Salma Rumani. Emma Olive Rousseau. Glenn Panache Vengai Rawotsi. Candice Catherine Rycliffe. And cum laude Marco Saiva. Cum laude Nabila Sali. Yonelisa Seletu Sauli. And cum laude Wilhelm Heinrich Schlunz. Cum laude Charles Kuman. And another cum laude to Stephanus Johannes Kuman. And another cum laude to Bogu Mukhadi Sekaulelo. Monkachedi Sechatle. Fatima Sheikh Rahim. Aqua Shell. Marcel John Murray Simpson. Cole Smith. Melody Zavia Smith. Dalmain Mitch Dudat Snyder. Tumela Luisa Sopeng. Tiffany Christie Sprout. Melandai Stadler. Munira Begum Sunge. Christina Magdalena Swart. Burger Shimington, and he gets his degree cum laude. Tandu Tafa. Katlecha Rosina Manjabele Tala. Amara Richard Tayop. Gabriel Jacobus Trieter. And cum laude Hilde Turkstra. Brendan David van der Merwe. And cum laude Jaco Daniel van der Merwe. And another cum laude to another van der Merwe, Shirley Elizabeth van der Merwe. Palesa Mandi van Rooyen. Aubrey van Skoor. Rashad Elton van Sail. Carmen Victor. Michaela Vive. And cum laude Christine Vivier. Cum laude Meyer Vivier. And cum laude, Tracy Waltman-Lotz. Charmaine Locha Wardle. Daniel Philip Weerli. Luke Alexander Wessels. And cum laude, Gregory John Wheat. Gustav Rudolf Wheat. Zui Lian Yang. Ezra Seth Yorka. And cum laude, Nicole Zyman. Chulumanco Melissa Zake. Bibi Fatima Zalgwankir. Vice-kanselier, ek versoek u om aan die kandidate wie se name ook aan die voorgelees, maar wat nie hier teenwoordig is nie, die onderskeie grade in hulle afwesigheid te verleen. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degrees on those candidates whose names have been presented to you but who could not attend in their absence.
Ek verleen die onderskeie grade aan die kandidate in hulle afwesigheid. I confer the respective degrees on the candidates in their absence. Wow. The Dean was so efficient, we're going to do it again. Well done to all of you. Come on, let's get a little bit of excitement there. So ons het nou die toekenning van die grade afgehandel. En namens die Universiteit Stellenbosch wil ek almal van u wat vandag hier 'n kwalifikasie verwerf het, hartlik gelukwens met die bereiking van hierdie wonderlike en besondere mylpaal. So you are now joining more than 200,000 other Stellenbosch University alumni across the globe. And they're connected to Stellenbosch University in many, many diverse ways. We find Maties all over. Daar's Maties oralster. En oral waar ek hulle raakloop, is ek beïndruk deur die besondere bydrae wat hulle tot die samelewing lewer. Wherever I find Stellenbosch University alumni, I can't fail to be tremendously impressed with the significant contributions that they make to life and to society. So remember that the Alumni Office is your lifelong link with your alma mater. Die alumni kantoor is julle lewenslange skakel met julle alma mater. So stay in touch with social media. And I know you're going to miss Stellenbosch University a lot. You're going to miss Maatiland. So you have good reason to return every year. We have an annual homecoming early in September. We'll start at some time. We have started with annual reunions for the 10-year, 15-year, 25-year. I have to tell you, next year is my 40-year reunion. 1983 MBCHB. What a wonderful class. So, what a fantastic day. So we're also going to invite you over now to we have a brand new alumni clubhouse at Die Stal after the ceremony. It's next to the Dani Craven Stadium on my left, to your right. And even I must say, the Dean was so efficient. It is 20 minutes past 10. It's a little bit early to have a glass of bubbly to celebrate your achievements. But what the heck, you know. Now, a sincere word of congratulations to the parents, the spouses, the family, and the friends with the achievement of your loved one. I think you need to get up and just soak up a little bit of applause as well from your graduates. Come on, and shake your degree holders. Shake your degree holders. Well done, well done, well done. So we've now reached the end of the proceedings. Those of you who have headsets, you can just leave it in your seats. And once again, heartiest congratulations. Baie geluk, 'n wonderlike hulle het regtig iets wonderlik bereik. So ons het nou die einde van die verrigtinge bereik en ek verklaar hierdie kongregasie van die Universiteit Stellenbosch geslote. We've now reached the end of the proceedings and I declare this congregation of Stellenbosch University closed. Please rise and remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. Thank you.